very clear in our memory, like, what the Holocaust was and shit, and then, like, to just turn around and do it to another people because you're claiming stake to the land, like, you're claiming that it was yours. It's fucked up. Pretty fucked up.
I agree. Yeah, it's obviously it's kind of hypocritical that we say that, like, being in America, like, taking, land from the slaves too, right? But, like, or not the slaves,
oh, God. We smoked too much before the episode.
Well, we know what Coleman's thinking about. He's like, man, I miss the good old days, dude. I miss the good old days.
I wish I could just have someone come in here and clean this up for free.
No, dude, I be asking people shit like that, and like, it seems like I think I just get away with it because I'm mixed. But like, if I ask my black homie that, it seems like they seem so insulted at first. I'm like, if slavery was a thing, no race involved, I'm just like, do you think you'd have a slave? If it was like typical that other people had slaves, you know what I'm saying? Like, if like 90% of your town had slaves and you could afford them, do you think you'd have slaves? And the answer is pretty much always, no, I'd never fucking do that. But it's like, then you get those people that are a little more like open-minded. They think about it, they're like, okay, well, I probably wouldn't have gone through this, and I wouldn't have gone through that if I would have been in a period like that, if that's how things were today. And like, any intelligent person usually ends up on the stack of like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't really tell you for sure. It's a possibility, but I think it's also not a possibility.
I mean, look, there's a hive mind. There's like a populace, right? Like, if everyone's doing something around you, you're probably going to do it too. Oh, yeah. You're probably not really going to think about it. It's like, oh, well, 5 other people in my block have a slave.
Yeah, like, and that's why, like...
It lasted a long time, too. Like, if your great...
I mean, it's still going on today.
Your great-great-grandfather and grandmother start like that. Let's say that's what started, and they bought their first 3 slaves or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, by the time they get to you and you're in your 20s now type shit, it's like, yeah, you're probably going to think a lot of the same ways that they think. Like, it's normalized. I don't understand why it's so bad and shit like that. It's very normalized to you, especially when it's generation after generation. It just becomes like a thing. You get deeper into it. Yeah. So